Say, stop this. I beg you. Say, give me some time to adjust myself with you. Say, give me some time. I beg you. She closed her eyes tightly in fear, and her tears flowing non-stop. Taehyung stopped that point and says, Taehyung, your tears won't affect me. He whispered in a calm voice, like he was making a joke of me. Taehyung, did you give me time when I came to request like this and begged you for some time? So that I can be what you wanted me to be, but you didn't give me time, not even at it for me, then you left me. Yin. You abandoned me. Yin. Startled after listening to Taehyung's words. Taehyung, cat got your tongue. Yin answered me. I had no words to answer him. I could only apologize. After some time I stopped struggling and let him do whatever he wanted to. I closed my eyes like a dead body. I accepting it as my fate. He saw me that I give up and stopped struggling. He backed away from me. He had a satisfied smirk on his face as he looks at my poor shivering body, then at my messy face. Taehyung, you can't do anything. He mocked at me. He backed. Taehyung says, how much time you want? I want your submission, not only your body, also your soul. Yin opened her eyes and said with cracking voice, I want X months. Taehyung laughed. Are you kidding with me? You are taking too much advantage of my kindness, don't you? Already I have waited for you for 5 years and you are saying that you need 6 months more to accept me? I don't think I can wait for myself. I don't have that much patience, and anyway, I am your husband, not some idiot from your neighborhood that you have to think for 6 months to accept me, and don't forget that you have no other option than to accept me. Yin said in low tone, I just need some time. Taehyung, I've waited so long for you. Have only 1 month to accept me. After this, it will not make any difference to me whether you accept me or not. I will take what is my right, only mine. Do you understand? Yin nodded her head, because she knew she had no other choice. As he wore his TNZ, PP3D up his PET, then he walked out of the room, leaving the door shut. After Taehyung leaves, Yin begins to cover her body with a sheet. Did not sleep on the bed. She slept on the couch, but that night Taehyung did not go back to his room. He slept in the study room. Next day and night on dinner, they both were having their dinner. Taehyung goes to sleep in his room after having his food, and Yin goes to kitchen to wash the dishes. After washing the utensils, Yin goes to her room to sleep. She sees that Taehyung is sleeping on the bed. Yin goes inside the room without making any noise and sleeps quietly on the other side of the bed, and hopes that Taehyung doesn't do anything to her. Yin had made herself comfortable on the bed and was about to close her eyes and sleep when suddenly she felt that Taehyung's hand was going her clothes. Yin jumps up from her bed and looks angrily at Taehyung, who is lying on the bed and laughing at her. Yin says angrily, Yin, you had said that you will not do anything with me for at least 1 month and will not F you to be in. At tea with me, then why are you doing it? Merkin says, I had said that I will not force you to int. At tea, but I did not say that I will not even touch you. And anyway, I have not made any promise to you, so I cannot give any guarantee as to how long I will be able to control myself, because I am an impatient man. Yin, rolling her eyes annoyingly, and says, Yin, you. Taehyung smirk and say, stop your drama and come on bed and sleep with me. He said while ing his lower P. Yin says, no, I will not sleep with you on bed. Taehyung, so where will you sleep? She looking at couch and says, Yin, I will sleep in couch. Taehyung, no, you have only two choices. Sleep with me on bed or sleep on bathroom floor. Yin, rolling her eyes to him, how he was taking all advantage of me. Yin, I will sleep in bathroom instead of there. Taehyung, as your wish, and you deserve this. 2 days passed like this. Yin was sleeping on the cold floor in the bathroom without sheet and pillow. She tries her best that Taehyung does not pay attention to her. Taehyung was always busy with work, but whenever he came home, he never missed a single opportunity to tease her. In night, as usual, Yin was going to sleep in the bathroom. She tries to open the door, but the door was not opening. She looks at Taehyung, who was doing his office work on his laptop on the bed. Yin says, why is this door not opening? Taehyung, because I lock it. Taehyung says without looking at her. Yin, but why? Taehyung, because I don't like my wife sleeping on the cold floor of the bathroom while her husband is sleeping comfortably on the bed. Yin, If you have mind me sleeping on the cold floor of the bathroom, then why don't you let me sleep on the couch? Taehyung, oh, my dear wife, your place is on my bed, not on the couch. Creepy smile. I am the ruler of this house. It would be better if you go to bed and sleep quietly before I get up from my place, grab you and throw you on the bed. Yin was looking at Taehyung with her angry eyes, but she knew that she could not do anything in front of him, so she slowly started going towards the bed. Yin's eyes were on Taehyung, who was busy in his work, so she went to sleep on the other side of the bed and covered herself from head to toe with the sheet. After some time, Taehyung also closes his laptop and goes to sleep. It was 3 o'clock in the night. Taehyung was already asleep, but she was not slept yet, because she thinking that he might do something with her. A few days pass like this. Yin tries to sleep at night on the bed with Taehyung, but she is unable to sleep because of her fear. She just pretends to sleep so that Taehyung doesn't do anything to her, so she decides to sleep during the day. After Taehyung goes to office, Yin completes her sleep in the afternoon. When Taehyung comes home, she tries to stay away from him as much as Ho and Ibol, due to which she spends most of her time in the kitchen, and she also likes cooking. As usual, after Taehyung goes to office, Yin sleeps on the couch in her room. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Taehyung comes home to collect some important files. When he enters the house, he sees that the whole house was quiet. He looks towards the kitchen because Yin is mostly seen in the kitchen or in the living room watching TV, but he does not see her there either. Taehyung says in first stated, what am I concerned about this? I should be concerned with my important file. Why am I searching for her? Saying this, Taehyung goes to his study room and starts searching for the file. After half an hour, he takes the file and starts going back to the office. But still, he did not see any activity of Yin, due to which he was getting angry. And then he thought that what does he do? Staying at home the whole day. That Yin was sleeping peacefully on the couch. He chuckled and says, so she pens the whole day sleeping comfortably. He wanted to wake her up to tease her. When his eyes fall on Yin's authentic, innocent face, he stops and takes a moment to look at his beautiful wife. After 15 minutes, Taehyung gets a call from his secretary. He comes to his senses when the phone rings. He immediately picks up his phone because he did not want to wake Yin from her sleep. He picks up the phone and walks out of the room. Secretary say, sir, our afternoon meeting is cancelled. Taehyung, why? Secretary says, sir, all Russian flight are cancelled because of bad weather, so our investor can't come in today. Meeting. Taehyung, okay, what about the other meetings? Secretary says, sir, Russia meeting is cancelled, so an afternoon has no meeting, and yes, today board meeting is 8 p.m. Taehyung, okay, then end me the documents. I will be there in p.m. Secretary says, okay sir, I will send you all the documents right now. Taehyung goes to his room, opens the laptop on the bed and starts checking all the documents, and Yin was still sleeping on the couch. It's 7:30 in the night. Taehyung checks the documents and goes to the fresh up to get ready for meeting. After some time, he gets ready to go to the meeting. He was doing all his work very slowly and carefully so that Yin's sleep does not get disturbed due to him, but he notices that Yin had slept for about 5 to 6 hours. Taehyung, is it awake all night like an owl who is now sleeping like a horse? Such a lazy cat. Saying this, Taehyung leaves for his meeting. It was already p.m. in the night, and Taehyung had left for his meeting at 7:30. Yin's phone's alarm rings, and Yin wakes up. She wakes up yawning, turns off her alarm and checks her mobile to see how many hours she slept today. Yin, I slept at 1 o'clock and got up at 8 o'clock, means I slept for 8 hours. I am acting very lazy. All this is happening because of him, Kim Taehyung. I don't want to curse him, but yes, he is the reason behind all this. It is already 8 o'clock p.m. He must be coming home. I have to prepare dinner. Saying this, Yin goes to freshen up and then starts preparing dinner. It was 11 o'clock at night. Taehyung finished his meeting and comes home. After dinner, Yin goes to her room to sleep, and Taehyung goes to the study room because he has a meeting with Russia tomorrow morning, which was cancelled today. Taehyung goes to his room to leap at 1 o'clock in the night. He sees that Yin is in leaping, or he can also say that she is pretending to in leap. Taehyung has noticed that Yin is pretending to in leap in front of him. She always sleeps on the edges of the bed, due to which one wrong move of her can cause her to fall off the bed with a thud. He also pretends to be asleep by going to the other side of the bed and switches off the light of the nightstand. When the light switches off, Yin takes a sigh of relief because she thought Taehyung had fallen asleep. Suddenly Taehyung places his hand on Yin's waist. Yin flinched by his touch and backed herself, but she was already sleeping in the edge of bed, so she was about to fell down on floor, but Taehyung hold her waist tightly and pulled her towards him. Yin back was facing Taehyung chest. Yin trying to remove his hand from her waist, but he grabbed more tighten on her waist and pulled her more close. Taehyung takes back his hand, disappointed, and says, Taehyung, today I am leaving you because I have a meeting tomorrow morning. I don't want to spoil my mood because of you. I'll see you when I'm free. Even if you think of fooling me again, you will see what I will do to you. Next morning, Taehyung leaves for his Russian meeting. After Taehyung leaves, Yin also goes to her room to sleep. But Yin was remembering last night's accident again and again. Still, she stops thinking about everything and decides to sleep. A 6-year-old girl who was very depressed and afraid. She had locked herself in the bathroom and a middle-aged man was threatening to break the door by banging it. The girl who was terribly scared, and she was screaming for help from her mother. Girl, mom, please, save me. Please help me. Suddenly the door opens with thud, and the girl hides herself behind the bathtub. Man, Udar, how many times have I told you not to do such stupid things? Do you know what I do to you when I get angry? The girl was crying softly, and was covering her mouth with both her hands, so that the sound of her crying could not reach the man. Man, now come quietly in front of me like a good girl. The man grabs her and DG her out of the bathroom and W her on the bed. The girl starts trying to get down out of bed, but the man puts both his hands on either side of the girl and captures her. The girl scrolling down bed, but her head hits the headboard, due to which the girl screams in pain. But Yin shout, Moon. Yin wakes up screaming from her nightmare sleep. Her whole body was drenched in sweat and her heartbeat was very fast. She had tears in her eyes. She wanted to get up from the couch, but for a moment her whole body was paralyzed. Her tears were flowing continuously. After a lot of efforts, Yin was able to control her body. She immediately runs to her cupboard, opens some medicine bottles, takes out some pills and eats them. Her medicine gets stuck in his throat because he did not drink water quickly enough. He took the pill out just like that. Yin takes a glass of water from the nightstand and starts drinking it and sits on the bed. Yin picks up her phone from the nightstand and dials a number. Call. Hello, Yin. Call Yin. Answer me. Is everything okay? Call. Hello, Yin. Why are you not saying anything? Has your husband tried to do something with you again? Tell me. Yin heavy breath and sobs voice. Call. Please answer me. Don't quite like this. My heart is breaking. It's just a matter of 15 days. After 15 days your divorce paper will be ready. After that I'll bring you to me London. Yin says in cracking voice. I saw that scary dream again. Call. What? Did you take the medicine I gave you? Shocked. Yin. Yes. I eat. Call. How are you feeling now? Yin. I'm feeling scared, horrified, unsafe. I want to go to my mom. I want to go back to my mom. Yin was able to speak with great difficulty. Her breathing was full. She was having difficulty in breathing. Call. Please relax your body. Take a deep breath. Calm your mind. Otherwise, you may get panic attacks again. Call. Did this nightmare ever seem blurry to you? Yin. Yes. I still couldn't see anything clearly. There was only a girl crying in pain and a man like a monster. The vein in my head is bursting, wondering when will this end? Why do I keep having these horrible nightmares again and again? Why? After all, who is that girl and who is that man? Why can't I see his face? Why do I see his face blurred? Call. Calm down, Yin. Don't stress your mind too much. It is not good for your health. You rest now. If you have such a nightmare again, call me immediately. Yin. Okay, call. Take care of yourself. Yin. You too. Saying this, Yin cut the call and starts looking at the time on her phone, seeing that it is only 3 o'clock. She wanted to sleep again, but she was afraid that she would have nightmares again, so she didn't sleep. In evening time, Taehyung had come from the office. He went to his room after dinner, and Yin went to the kitchen to wash the utensils. Yin says to herself, while washing the utensils, Yin, I don't think I will sleep today because of my nightmare this afternoon, and Taehyung has clearly warned me not to pretend to sleep in front of him. If I do this, he will punish me again. Why don't I take sleeping pills today? Anyway, today I could not sleep even in the afternoon. And if I pretend to sleep today, I don't know what he will do to me today. Having said this, Yin opens the drawer of the kitchen and takes out sleeping pills from the first aid box and eats them. After that, she goes to sleep in her room. When she enters the room, she sees that Taehyung was doing his office work on his laptop. Yin, ignoring him, goes to the other side of the bed, covers herself with the duvet and sleeps. After breaking up with Yin, he repeatedly remembered Yin's words about how Yin had rejected his love because of his financial condition. From that day, beginning till today, Taehyung has worked hard with all his heart, sweat and blood to become the most successful businessman of this world, so that Yin comes to him and loves him. Taehyung comes out of his thoughts as his head was aching due to heavy workload. He looks towards Yin, who is sleeping, and says, Taehyung, Yin, prepare some coffee for me. I know you are not asleep. But Yin does not respond to Taehyung because Yin fell asleep after eating his sleeping pills. When Taehyung does not get any response from Yin, he gets angry and gets up from his side and goes towards her and shouts, Taehyung, Yin, I am warning you, if you try to fool me again, it will not end well for you. When there was no response from Yin again, Taehyung did not have any more patience. He would lift Yin from the bed in his arms and take her to the balcony swimming pool, and Taehyung throws her at pool without thinking anything. Taehyung thinks that if he throws Yin on the pool, she will stop her act of sleeping, but he did not know that Yin had taken sleeping pills. After some time, he did not realize that she was drowning in water. She was not, in her sense she was in sleep, but she tried to save herself from drowning in water and throwing her hand and legs there, where in sleep. Yin's eyes were still closed. Taehyung saw Yin struggling, and he thought that Yin was acting. Taehyung says, stop your acting, Yin, and open your eyes. After struggling for some more time, Yin started drowning in water because she was no longer able to breathe. Her lungs had started filling with water.
इश्क की तलाश है फना किया मुझे